Being diagnosed with a lower lumbar spine spondylolisthesis can be a bit disheartening, and for good reason. It's not the best diagnosis to get, and it means that fundamentally some of the structure here is weaker than it otherwise should be, and it would be great if we didn't have it. And for many of us, unless we're going to look at things like surgical intervention, which have their own risks and the rewards there, well, we can talk about that maybe in another video. But we are not going to change the fact that we have that diagnosis. But what we can acknowledge is that we most likely had this spondylolisthesis long before we had the back pain or the sciatica or the symptoms. And that means that if we do the right element of rehabilitation, we learn to control our spine and control and hold that neutral, first and foremost. We can build out on other stuff later on, but get the foundations right of control of your spine. Then we can work on increasing the mobility of our hips, so our hips are nice and mobile, and strengthening at the same time. So we've got strong hips, strong core, strong lower back, working on that sensibly from the foundation of a neutral spine first. We can really build everything back up to the point where we are strong, stable, and able to go about our daily basis or our daily lives in a way that isn't limited by this particular issue. We've had members of our group that are doing all sorts of activities, from climbing to going out running, a number of different activities, as well as just doing their proper rehabilitative exercises with resistance, with loads, talking about squats, hip hinges, etc. Able to do all those movements with this diagnosis. But know that at the end of the day, we've got a bit of a weakness there. So we must make sure that for the long term, we are stronger, fitter, healthier than our contemporaries that do not have this diagnosis. And as long as you take that seriously, it's not that difficult. Once we've done the hard work, which is a bit more challenging, of getting the ball rolling, once you're getting to the point where you are doing your exercises 3 to 5 times a week, you're watching out for yourself on a daily basis, you're keeping good mobility, you really can be in a great place. The big problem is where this injury starts to manifest in a symptom picture is that we haven't been looking after ourselves. Be honest with yourself. You probably haven't been working out as regularly as could be, as diligent with your form, as good with your flexibility. Why? Because we have 101 other things that we probably prioritize: kids, family, work, entertainment, finishing work and being tired, so can't be bothered to do exercise because we don't feel like it. All of those other things have been a factor, and we just need the discipline to put ourselves first, our bodies first, and then it will thank you and will really pay you back in dividends. So just know that, yes, it's not a great diagnosis, but if you do the work with a little bit of consistency and a little bit of support, you really can get back to a place where you had this diagnosis before without symptoms. You can have this diagnosis again without symptoms. Just make your body stronger and better, and you will do great. If you need any extra help with this, then you can always make sure you're following our channel. Let us know in the comments if you've got any difficulties with this, and make sure you are following Back in Shape Program podcast and YouTube channel in particular, because those are 2 great sources to really help you every time.